Hi everybody, welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm glad to have you here. Today I'm going to go over some things I want to buy and some things I'm going to pass on. A lot of people call these, purchase or pass or something like this, but this is just stuff I'm too broke to buy, but I really want anyway. So a lot of these you'll see like, oh, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to buy that. I am probably going to be able to buy very little of this, and what I do buy will probably be after Christmas. So this is not necessarily a Christmas wish list or anything like that, although if my husband is watching, here's the list of all the stuff that I want. But yeah, I've got some things that I want, and most of this is either stuff that has come out very recently, or it's been stuff that's been repackaged for the holidays very recently. And if you like this might be something that I'd like to do a lot of. So, let me know if this is like a quarterly thing you'd like me to do, and we'll go from there. Before we finish into it, if you could please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can hit the little bell there to get notified of when I post. I'm trying to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Won't always fall on those days, but that is my goal. And if you have any makeup loving friends, please share this with them. Share this on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you can. I really appreciate it. I've said it before recently, but 2020 is the year I really want to grow the channel. Right now with the holidays, it's probably not the easiest time for me to spend a lot of time doing it. So starting in the new year, I'm really gonna kind of put the work in. All right, so things that I want to purchase. And if I can, I'm going to try to put pictures up in one of these corners here so that you can see what I'm talking about. The first thing is the Hourglass Ghost Palette. I have, since the second I saw it, I have been in love with it. I'm hoping this does not sell out before the holidays, because out of all of these things, if I can swing it, this is probably the one I want most. If you've seen it, it's beautiful. And yes, I know they have the blushers that are just like, it's in a 4-pan and it's cheaper, but this one has the bronzer and the blush, the highlighter, the, the highlighting powder, or the finishing powder. It has it all in there, but it's $80. So I know that's a lot. Maybe if I can get a good coupon to Sephora, or maybe even just on the Hourglass site. I know the first time you purchase something, sometimes you usually get a pretty good deal. So we'll just have to see about that. But that's definitely not until the new year. The only things I don't like about it are the price and the packaging. The bottom packaging looks cheap. It looks like a takeout menu or takeout carton that you would get like at a Chinese restaurant or something at the bottom. For as much as you pay, they can make it look a little better. The top is very shiny and pretty though. Second thing is ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills, put out 2 vaults this Christmas season. One has 2 in it, 2 palettes in it, and one has 3. I would be fine with either of them. I have some dupes of these, but I don't have the exact palettes. The one I've got my mind most on is it has the Soft Glam and it has Modern Renaissance. Is it Renaissance or Romance? I can't remember right now. I'll make sure I put it up here. But the other one has those 2, plus it also has Norvina. The smaller one is $49, which that is a great deal. I mean, one palette normally costs $42. For $7 more, you get another one. That's an awesome deal. And the one with Norvina, I believe, is about $65. So still another terrific deal. It's just I don't have the money for it right now. The next thing, the Melt Cosmetics Amore Eterna. The whole set is absolutely gorgeous. If you've seen this, and I'll put the picture up again, it's the one that has like the sugar skulls on it. As a completionist, I would want both of the palettes, but and while they are both absolutely gorgeous, I have problems getting some of those. I know I would have problems getting some of those blues and greens to work for me, so I definitely would go for the more warm tone palette, like, you know, if I were just to buy one. Sorry, I'm being visited by cats and dogs. And the highlighter is gorgeous, and they've got a brush set with it, but if I had to pick one of those, it'd be the more warm tone palette. I know they each have different names, but I don't even remember them right offhand. The next thing, which is actually kind of doable, and I might end up checking this out, Ciate London, they have their Jessica Rabbit collection. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. When I was a kid, we had our local movie theater always did a, bless you, Sarah Jane, dog sneezing again. They had a customer appreciation day once a year. It was usually in the early fall. Like, it was not too far after school it started. It would always be like on a Tuesday or Wednesday in the middle of the week or something, where you could go in and see movies for free. And I mean, of course, you had to pay for your concessions, but I would see, you know, we would see as many movies as we possibly could that day. And I want to say the year that Roger Rabbit came out, I saw it 2 or 3 times that day. I just love the movie. Love Jessica Rabbit. The palette and stuff that they have don't really appeal to me. They're not colors that I could normally, you know, I'm no Jessica Rabbit. So I can't really pull off a lot of those colors or in a way that appeal to me. The lipstick's not bad. You know, it's a bright glittery red. It's a more of an orangey red that I don't particularly like. But this nail polish, it's the exact color of her dress. And I found it only about $10, depending on where you're looking. And of course, I'm sure there'll be shipping involved, but that's absolutely gorgeous. So that might actually be a things I will buy, not just crap I'm too poor to buy. Next thing is the It Dry Bar Mascara. This came out a little while ago, and I've been hearing, I'm getting lots of conflicting reports. Some people absolutely hate it. Some people think it's awesome. Again, it's $25. It's pretty standard price for a high-end mascara. It's just right now, you know, I have 3 high-end mascaras that are still in good condition. So maybe when one of those dries out, you know, maybe I'll try that one. It's just hard to justify $25 for a mascara when you already have mascaras. The next one, I forgot to get the price on this, but the Huda Beauty lashes. I definitely want some of those look absolutely gorgeous, but I know they're pricey. I mean, these ones I have on here right now, dollar store, and I'm absolutely in love with them. So do I need to spend lots of money on Huda Booty, as Grace says? No, but, you know, I kind of want to try them and see, because they do look gorgeous. The next thing, Makeup Revolution. You know, they come up with tons of things, and, you know, some of it's hit or miss, a lot of it's dupes, some of it's their own stuff. They have, I don't know if you saw, they came out with a dog line that had, like, you know, puppies on the outside of the palette, and they were cute, but the colors didn't really speak to me. But they have these teddy bear palettes. Again, look at the picture. They're so cute, and there are actually colors that interest me. They're absolutely adorable, and they're only $15. So for $15, that's something I probably can splurge on for myself, especially if they're at Ulta, which I didn't check to see if they're at Ulta. But if they're at Ulta, I think when, you know, you do $15 or more, they always have like a $2.50 or $3.50 off coupon. And if they don't have them in the store, have it shipped to your store for free. Sephora, I wish you would do that. But those are something that, you know, at least 1 or 2 of those are just too adorable to not get. Colourpop, there's tons of Colourpop that comes out all the time. And I always look at them and I'm like, I really like Colourpop. And, I think, oh, I should try that. But, they're always kind of on the fence for me. But the Bare Necessities palette, it's 30 pans, it's $30. It looks like a really, really good nude palette. Lots of browns, champagnes, something that, not just me, but, I'll wear anything any day. But, this is something more wearable for people who do work that could get away with every day. It's just, beautiful. And Colourpop has such a great formula and a great price. $1 a shade, that you really can't beat that too much for that kind of quality that you get with it. A couple more things from the drugstore. Wet n Wild has the Hello Halo Blush Highlighter combos that I would like to try. I've tried a couple of their highlighters. I keep hearing great things about them, but the highlighters that I've gotten in the past have been with collections that the colors, like the one I have is the Fire and Ice collection, and they both, one's very blue and one shifts blue, and that's not necessarily in my wheelhouse. So I want to try something that shifts a little more pink, or maybe a little more champagne-y. Champagne is probably more what I'm looking for, but they have these there, and they're $6.49 at CVS, so you could probably find them much cheaper someplace else, or wait until you get a good coupon for CVS. And then CoverGirl has the Clean Fresh line. They're coming out with a cream blush for $11.99. That's the retail price, so I'm sure you can get a coupon. It looks a lot like the Flower Beauty blush bombs, so I definitely want to try those out. As far as the passes that just kind of the news, there's tons and tons of stuff I have to pass on. But some of the stuff that may be more popular that I'm going to have to pay, and that I'm not even really interested in purchasing, the Kesha line. I've been hearing a lot about that, and it really wasn't like exciting like I thought it would be. It kind of reminds me of the what is the House Labs, the Lady Gaga one. You expect them to be something, and they're just not the kind of colors you think you're gonna get. Hers is a little better, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So I'm gonna pass on that, and on any of the new House Laboratory stuff. Didn't get the first wave that came out with the liquid eyeshadows or the lips. None of them got, they all got okay reviews, but said you can get something even drugstore, with the same kind of quality for a better price. Colourpop, again, they put out tons and tons of stuff, but they're really pushing these butterfly palettes. They all have different names, but anything with the butterfly on it. If you don't know, I don't like bugs. I'm completely creeped out by bugs. And people always keep telling me, oh, well, butterflies are so beautiful. They're not bugs. Butterflies, in my opinion, are bugs in drag. They may be beautiful, but when you come down to it, they're still bugs. So no, but even if it weren't for the butterfly thing, none of them are really appealing to me. They all kind of look a little drab. And when I think butterflies, I would think like bright, bold colors, and they're all very muted, at least to me. So I'm skipping that whole line, or not even wishing for that whole line. And then the Jeffree Star, he's releasing his anniversary collection. He's got 5 re-releases of the original lipsticks, liquid lips, which I think only 2 of them are something that I wear. I can't pull off a green. I have no problem with bold colors. It's just I can't pull off a green or a white. There was another color, like there's the androgyny. I could definitely do that. The red was okay. I think there was another one that wasn't. I can't remember, but yeah, I'm gonna skip that, as well as the the Frost palettes, the highlighters. They look amazing, but I don't think they would look amazing on me. I just don't think it's, I just don't think that they will look good on me. So I'm not gonna look for those. I did, however, buy the mystery box, the Black Friday mystery box. I got the small one. It's the first time I've ever tried one of them. I think it takes a while to get here. So I'll definitely be unboxing that when I get it. But, so I'm very excited about that. And I like the Jeffree Star stuff, but, you know, some of his stuff is just, and not that I think that when you're a certain age you can't wear certain things, but for me, it makes me look like I'm trying too hard to be young. And that's not what I'm fine with being bold and being old at the same time, but I don't want to look or feel like I'm looking like I'm trying to be 21 again. So that's where I stand with that. Now tell me, what's on your wish list for the holidays? What should I, what did I miss that maybe I should be getting? Or what's on your anti-haul or whatever you want to call it, you're going to pass on? I'm always interested to hear what everybody else wants. And also let me know if you like this. I can, keep doing this once every, couple, month or couple months and just let you know what I'm looking for. And again, most of the stuff I probably can't buy because I'm too poor. But, you can see this poor person's wish list. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love having you here with me. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.